That's kind of like a similar moment in the Storm Spirit farm plan. Once he already has his Linkrens, and once he gets that Hex, he becomes quite deadly. That's a heck of a lot of burst and a lot of control that he has.
And I'm not sure what Nirvana can do. Like, I was asking this question, what can DDT do 20 minutes ago? 20 minutes later.
Look at Puppy's build. He's got a Blade Mail, a Vanguard, a Point Booster.
He's kind of going anywhere, but these items are actually useful. And
tank, yeah, he's going useful item tanking. He's not really doing the typical. Everybody buys a Dagon, so I'm buying a Dagon because that's what you just get. You know, people have a tendency just to buy what they always get on the same hero, not really thinking about the game itself. And he really needs the HP. He needs to be able to survive through an ES ulti or something. So it's a pretty good choice. Also, the Blade Mail obviously owns Earthshaker.
Now, Earthshaker, I'm going to keep track on Earthshaker's position. Earthshaker staying behind, pretty safe, but he should be careful getting out of that Martial Machine because that will cancel your dagger. Looks like Storm is going in. Storm is going to try to pick some damage on that Priestess, not Priestess, on the Crystal Maiden. And Invisible is popped on Puppy, but it looks like these guys are going to stay safely in their base. And I think if they keep doing this, they're going to be in good shape because really there's not much the Sentinel could do. There are like 18 Potms on bottom lane. Ganking this one tower, oh my god, are we playing? That was like a freaking Pokemon double, what is that, double team shit? Anyways.
I don't play that shit.
Hey man, fuck you man, Pokemon's badass. And really, what can Nirvana, they're not really pushing, they can't really push, and
oh, there's a moment of actual Luminous Nebula conversation right there, that's how we actually talk to each other. That's funny. We'll have to edit that out because they can't actually know who we are.
See, I just swore, like I've been trying to not swear. It looks like there is a no, just nevermore. Oh, what a quick blink, and he's gonna find.
Oh, Potm kind of gets stuck. That was interesting. She leaped while she was being pulled, and it had like a longest pull ever. He tries his best to live, but just isn't gonna make it.
Potm falls, and
Shadow Fiend ultied nothing. KuroKy bought back. This is kind of aggressive. If they win this battle, that'd be huge. But if they don't, they're gonna lose.
GG. Looks like oh, one more hit on that. Oh, looks like.
Oh, he's gonna feed the Crystal Maiden or feed the Roshan.
And
Demon does get a kill. It looks like they're gonna kill. Oh, they took down the Storm Spirit as well. Loda's probably going down here too. Fear's doing a pretty good job of kiting this Earthshaker. He's probably going to die with just one more attack.
Oh, wow. Fear picking up triple kill. Now he could TP any lane and push freely. In all that action, Merlin's this, I will die to no one except Roshan. So, yeah, that happened.
So KuroKy's buyback paid off there. That was a risky moment. That was the game, basically. If they lost that, this game was over. If he buys back and he dies again, then they have no chance. As it is now, like you said, Tinker can kind of just perma push wherever he wants, and he's going to be able to perma hex down this Shadow Fiend, and he's just a dead man. And there he goes. So there are 4 dead heroes on Sentinel side, 4 heroes on Scourge side that are all right near the base, and Tinker's about to, or Crystal Maiden has TP'd to. It doesn't really matter if it's Crystal Maiden. So the 4 important heroes are all in front of Sentinel base.
And the
Tinker's going to TP back. They've allowed Earthshaker to respawn, so they're down to just Earthshaker and Omniknight. Probably not enough to defend, though. A good Earthshaker ulti can often change things. Demon picks him off. He finds him top, blinks up to him, kills him. Arrow is for naught, but he's dead anyway. And that's going to be the game. Yeah. Without Earthshaker, there's no way they can defend.
If you want a bad example of buyback, go check out OK versus Unique. If you want a great example of buyback, KuroKy just showed it to you right there. Using his BOT and dying immediately. He got picked out of position by that Storm Spirit, doing a great job. It looks like Puppy just dies, but it doesn't matter at this point. They will get mid-racks, probably a racks on the sideline. I can't pronounce his name. Loda coming in, taking a bit of damage, popping his BKB just to run. It looks like Omniknight will be going down. And that Tinker is just everywhere in terms of his spells and disables, and he's really winning the team. And
he is 16-1.
16-1
with 10 assists.
He has a Ghost Staff as well.
He's got a Ghost Staff now, which kind of owns Lanaya.
And the rest of the team,
which I think is what we just observed. So pretty well played. Last hit skills by Fear, though. A lot of them were set up by teammates. You know, it wasn't like he did all that himself in any way. But you know, just a really well played game by Nirvana here. That KuroKy buyout was like really risky, but it paid off really well. you can't really fault him. He thought he could do it, and he did it, and they won the battle, and that won the game basically.
That's like one of those fanboy moments. Like, dude, KuroKy won this game. Like, it was a 50-50, and if he swung either way, they would have lost. Just like that example where he made 3 useless items. If he swung the other way.
Well, if he'd have died there, then KuroKy would have lost the game for them. So, it's kind of a hit or miss thing. But you got to go for the win. He went for the win. They got it.
Had to go big or go home, man. And it looks like.
So Tinker's excess farming paid off for him. I'm not entirely sure if it was the best thing, but that hex won them the game. So I guess what he was thinking was he didn't want to risk them continuing to put the pressure on and maybe losing a battle and then him not having hex when they all got farmed.
Tinker traded off his presence at the beginning. Like, he wasn't as in the team fight as much as possible, but really after he got that hex, he was everywhere. And
I guess his whole plan was, well, they're probably going to get some farm anyway because there's 3 of them, so I just might as well get my hex. If I can get a hex, I feel like I can win this.
Just really,
and it worked out for him.
Really interesting decision making. Like I guess there's really no right and wrong answer because we can't see the other side how that would work out. So it's just interesting decision makings on the both sides. Tinker buys back. Can we not pull? Okay, no, they left. Okay, there we go. Let's get okay versus unique time. Second time. So I'm gonna.
They don't have any towers and bait. Like the 2 towers guarding the tree and 2 racks. I think it's okay. Oh, so yeah, really well played game by Nirvana.int. This will be one of the last few games, so I recommend if you haven't seen the other replays, you go check them out because this is kind of the end of this lineup. It would appear.
Right.
And I do believe that this is one of the best lineups the Dota team's ever had. When your worst player is DeMoN, and I really believe that DeMoN has turned into a really great player in the time that he's been on this team, much to Puppy's disagreement. That's really saying something with how good your team is. When Merlini is your crystal maiden, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Your team is stacked.
Now there is 3 more games. They are in Farm for Fame final champions. I think this can be.
Yeah, I don't want to without giving away who they play. Right. The winner of MYM DDT. If you haven't seen those games, I'd recommend going to check them out. And then the grand final is going to be Sunday. If you haven't seen it, I think that's the 9th. If you're watching this replay much after, then I would recommend go finding those replays because they're probably going to be pretty good.
Yep, or pretty one-sided. I mean, this game at the beginning we thought it was I thought it was a one-sided stomp. And here's the thing.
Yeah, but there was always the chance that it could turn the other way.
Here's the thing. A lot of viewers have recommended game 1 to me, and like it was what Nebula said. It's one of those stock. One team is losing, and it comes back. And if you think about it, this team, like what Nebula said to me in chat, is that. You could say that Nirvana's been winning throughout, but they're on the verge. Like, if they lose one more team fight, they're gone.
Yeah, they really have to show a much greater level of skill to win this game than I think it took DDT to win game 1. Like, in my opinion, like those games where one team is way ahead and then they start failing and the other team wins because they out turtle them or whatever. It's not really a great level of skill. It's just a great level of fail by the other team. Whereas this game's the other side of that coin. They were very close to having this game turn around for DDT, but they basically played almost perfectly for most of those battles. And they were just like always on that razor's edge. And I think that just shows a much better level of skill and a much more exciting game. I don't know. I get really sick of everybody being like, "Oh my God, it's the greatest replay ever," because somebody lost a Rax and then came back and won with their turtling team. It's like, okay, well that's what they do. That's what a turtling team does. What do you want? It's not that exciting. It happens. That's how it's. Get over it.
So with this game ending, we have DDT going to the losers bracket. They will play MYM for the spot. Again, catch those games later. And if you look at the end game stream, Mystery still have like 4.6k gold. He could have finished his hex anytime soon. To get. I'm not sure why he didn't buy his hex. If he had so much gold now, that hex would have helped been helpful. But
well, he never really had a chance to get away. And also he got that gold because Lanaya dropped. I think.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, heroes
so any last moment words before we cap this one off?
Yeah, go check out www.dotacommentaries.com. Idle pound xenophobia.dota, pound Dota commentaries on QuakeNet, and yeah, I think
that is the nub IRC. The real IRC is pound Dota commentaries. Yeah, there we go.
That's what I said. I added it too. I said both of them. The fuck off.
Sorry, I'm Asian. My English is not that good. Okay, anyways, we are finishing this commentary, and I hope you enjoyed this. This is Luminous and Nebula finishing off. GG.